It's Friday, February 24th, 2023. Let's talk about the news. From the Associated Press, Space Telescope uncovers massive galaxies near cosmic dawn. The James Webb Space Telescope has captured images of what seem to be incredibly large galaxies that date all the way back to something like 600 million years after the Big Bang. This is a surprising finding, as galaxies that large, according to our current general understanding of things at least, shouldn't have existed that early in the universe's formation. The data is still being processed and debated, but some astronomers are saying this suggests the universe's maturation process may have been more rapid than we've been assuming, producing monster-scale galaxies relatively early on. From Al Jazeera, drought in Horn of Africa worse than in 2011 famine. The IGAD Climate Prediction and Applications Center has announced new data that suggests the next 3 months could be drier than usual across the already drought-plagued Horn of Africa. This time of year is usually the rainy season for this region, which includes parts of Somalia, Kenya, Uganda, Ethiopia, Burundi, Tanzania, Rwanda, and South Sudan. And though official famine thresholds haven't been crossed in most of these countries, the UN Secretary General has said that 8.3 million people thereabouts will need humanitarian assistance this year. And the hunger crisis this drought has been worsening, stoked by 5 consecutive dry seasons, is likely to push even more people beyond the current 23 million into chronic food insecurity. And from Reuters, South Korea's world lowest fertility rate drops again. New official numbers show that low fertility numbers in South Korea, which already had the lowest number of expected children per woman in the world, dropped even lower in 2022 to about 0.78 children per woman, down from 0.81 in 2021. This is a reflection of the broader global fertility crisis, as governments around the world scramble to convince their citizens to have more kids, as few are seeing the 2.1 children per woman level required to replace the number of people who die each year. South Korea is in particularly dire straits fertility-wise, though, and while this drop in births is often tied to positive things, like gender equality and overall healthier, wealthier households, it's also a long-term demographic concern, as populations that are ever shrinking typically don't have enough young people to take care of their older populations, and may even struggle to field capable militaries at some point if their downward trajectories continue. If you're finding some value in One Sentence News, consider leaving a quick review wherever you get your podcasts and/or sharing the show with a friend. You can find out more about this show or subscribe to the email version at onesentencenews.com. And you can support this and other related projects, like the Let's Know Things and Brain Lenses podcasts, at understandery.com.